Hi, this is RJ Shea. I'm in the St. Louis Artists Guild facilities in Clayton, Missouri. I'm speaking with our guest presenter tonight, Bob Baker, who is, I guess I could say that you're a Renaissance man of creativity, because not only are you an artist, you're an author, you're a musician, you're a stand-up comic, you're an improv guy.
Right.
You teach this stuff, you teach seminars, you write books, you play music, you paint pictures. What is it that you don't do?
I'm getting tired just listening to that long list there. It sounds exhausting, but somehow I do squeeze that all into my life. And so I'm very blessed to live a rich life. It's filled with a lot of creativity. And I think there are more people that would like to infuse their own lives with their own version of that. They don't have to do 10 million things like I do. But if I can be an inspiration to people who have been maybe convincing themselves that they don't have the time to do their art or to do the writing or music or whatever, it can be done, you know. And if I'm an example that will inspire you, then go for it, you know.
You were inspiring tonight to everybody because you had a 7-step program for that inspiration. I think I saw you in Shallow Hell, didn't I, in the elevator? Oh, that was Tony Robbins. But you know what? It was the same thing, man. I mean, you had a goal. You had missions, you had step-by-step on how to do this, and basically how to get people inspired to take action, be proactive with their visions. Is that right?
Yeah. A lot of my story. Yeah, and thank you for pointing out I've been teaching for a long time, and like a lot of things, I started off just getting up in front of an audience and rambling, you know. But I learned over the years to structure my thoughts and to try to deliver the information in a way that people can keep track of and wrap their brains around and go, oh yeah. But a big part of my message is taking action, because a lot of people will think about stuff, they'll have an idea for stuff, they'll talk about it, but you know, you run into them 3 years later and they've made no more progress on it than they did the last time you spoke with them. So I'm all about, you know, what's the little thing it doesn't have to be like a huge endeavor. It's like, what little step can you take? It's far better to chip away at success and do something a little, you know, you just send one email or write 500 words or whatever, or sketch out whatever, you know, whatever your creative discipline is. Doing a little something on a regular basis is far better than like immersing yourself in it for a week and then getting away from it and not doing anything for 3 months. You know, it's a consistency over time is far more important than just, you know, this big push that you do.
For me, Bob, just putting my pants on in the morning is that mission and goal for the day.
That is a struggle.
Sometimes it is.
Yes.
Tell me about some of your books. Tell me about what you've done with those.
Sure. Well, for the 20 plus years, my primary niche that I'm probably best known for is music marketing. Is a series of books called Guerrilla Music Marketing that I've written for. I think I mentioned in the workshop that one of them appeared in the movie The School of Rock. You know,
baby.
That was a lot of fun.
Yeah, another Jack Black reference.
I know. I love Jack Black. And so it was an honor to be one of his movies. And then I also have a series, since I've had success as an author, and I'm actually full time as primarily an author, but also an artist and, you know, actor and so on, and visual artist. But people have asked me, you know, how did you have success with your books? And so I have this whole line of books and educational resources for authors, primarily on book marketing, and online in particular, because that's where the focus of my efforts has been. And then I just have more recently a series of books for what I call creative entrepreneurs, for people that want to take a talent or a passion or something, that some piece of knowledge that they have, and they want to create a resource, and maybe they want to do it full time and make a living at it, but you don't have to. You can just do something part time, get something out in the world that will touch other people and make a difference, and maybe make a little money for yourself. But wherever you are on that continuum, the whole, I guess, idea that permeates all the stuff that I do is just don't, you know, there's a phrase, don't die with your music still in you. And so my goal is to make sure that people, they have gifts, talents, things they want to do, to get it out there, get it and share it with people whose lives will be improved by it.
Now, you do seminars as well, don't you?
Well, yeah, I do. I mean, I do workshops of all types. Yeah, from a couple of hours, and I would love to take this creative entrepreneur workshop that I'll be doing in early October and expand it. That's only 3 hours, but I like to expand it into a full day or have it even weekend. It would be great to have like a room full of people and have the energy in the room teeming with hundreds of like musicians and artists and writers and just creative people just bouncing ideas off of each other. That's my vision, actually, is to have have this expand to the point where it's like a big event, whether it's annually or whatever. But I'll start with a 3-hour workshop called The Creative Entrepreneur: 7 Steps to Building a Thriving Career in the Arts. I like the number 7, don't I? And then work my way up from there. But if you hold that vision with me, maybe we'll be there.
Where's this going to be held?
Let's see here. Is Busch Stadium taken? Do you think?
I have no idea.
No, I have no. Yeah, I'm trying to. I would try to avoid like a sterile conference room with like white walls and.
We're in an art gallery, pal.
We are in an art. You can just feel the art around us. But I would love. I would love to do events like that in a more creative environment. And so we'll just see as the thing grows,
Well, man, I really appreciate you coming tonight. We could use a couple more hours of this inspiration without a doubt. And I know that they're selling your books like crazy in there right now. And I want to thank you, and I appreciate you coming tonight.
Sure, Bob.
And we're going to sign off tonight at the St. Louis Artists Guild. This is RJ saying, see you next time.
So long.